Hey guys, welcome back to another one. Alright, well we got the car still up on the jack stands from the last video where we squared away the old supercharger and the brake hardware kit in the car. I decided that I also wanted to take care of another issue I had. So when I had done the ZZP CV axles on the car, I had pulled out the driver's side because the passenger side is the one that failed. If you guys seen that video, when I pulled this side out, there was no transmission fluid that came out. There was nothing in there. I thought that was pretty weird because a bunch of videos that were online, it showed that you need to put like a catch can or something underneath so that when it leaks, you can catch it, obviously. But that was not the case here. So I want to take care of that issue as well. So I went ahead and I checked on the old CobaltSS.net on the archives on there, and I saw that people were going with, sorry about the glare, people were going with this Royal Purple Max Gear 7590. A lot of people were going with it. So I picked up 2 bottles. Hopefully that should be able to drain out whatever I have in there, if I do have some in there, and put in some new one. Alright guys, so let's get the ball rolling. Alright guys, so in true Pony's Garage fashion, I want to go ahead and jinx myself. And I want to say this should be a pretty easy process to do. So that right there on top, you guys see it right there, that is the fill hole. We need to open this one up to fill it in, obviously. And to drain it, it's gonna be, where are you at guys? This guy right here should be directly underneath the car. That is a 9/16 L key. I want to use, which is this one right here. Sorry, my camera holder or whatever you want to call it is a little loose already. So let's go ahead by loosening up that bottom one, and then we'll loosen up this top one right here. So I already went ahead and kind of loosened up the drain plug a couple days ago. That way it'll make this process a lot easier for myself. And I'll show you guys how to do it. So like I said, it's a 9/16 L key. Now, it might be a little bit harder for you guys, but this is a California car, so things tend to be a little bit easier in this thing. And I do have a regular drain pan, but I want to use this half gallon that I cut open just to see what condition the transmission fluid is in. Alright, let's get started. Yeah, see, there it is. I already got it loose. Alright. Put the tool down. And normally I'm pretty good about not dropping any kind of fluid on my hands, but being since this is the transmission when I've never done it before, it should make a little bit of a mess. The car's been sitting for a few days without being turned on, and I kind of left the ignition on, so I killed the battery as well. That's always good, so I had to charge it up again. Good thing I have a, oh, look at that. I mean, not too bad. I probably should have opened up the top one too. Look at that, guys. It's got like metal on it. Still splashing out. Oh, slow down. Man, it's glopping out. Alright. I'll be right back when it's done. So I went ahead and I took the top plug out and left it draining. Look at this. Look at this mess I made too. I mean, not too much transmission fluid came out. We'll take a look at that right now. I used this couple extensions with the 9/16 bit on it from Harbor Freight. What I'm really interested is, let's go look at that drain bolt on the bench. Alright, here we are on the workbench. Look at this, guys. Look at all that stuff on the tip of the drain bolt. What is that? Metal shavings? Let's see how far it goes. I mean, it's pretty deep in there. Let's see if I can clean it off a little. You think this transmission has ever been serviced before? It's moving, definitely moving around. Look, it's metal. Because that magnet that's on there is really grabbing onto everything. Let's see. Oh yeah. Horrible. Let's what is that? Alright, let me clean it off. I'm gonna use some brake clean. Get it off of there. Be right back. I want you guys to watch it too. Let's see. Look at all that's all metal shavings on there. Now, like I said before, do you guys think this transmission was ever serviced before? Or do you guys think this is the first time anybody ever takes anything out of it? The car has 133,000 miles. When I picked it up, I had 130 on it. A couple things that I noticed when I had gotten the car. One was the floor mats were missing. It's like a magnet. It's moving around here. Look at that. It has like a magnet in there. The floor mats were missing, and there was a hole. Excuse me, right where the left foot of the driver would be, like he wore it through. So either he was a tall guy, a big guy, or just somebody that was very antsy and made a hole through it. Look at this. Look at those metal shavings. I probably should have been wearing double gloves on, well, a glove on each hand, but I didn't. Look at that, all that. It's all metal shavings in there. That's crazy. Alright, let me clean this up. Alright guys, so there's definitely a magnet inside. I took it out. Look at that thing. And I cleaned out the inside of it as much as I could. I'm gonna put the magnet back inside, like so. But the top one, it does not have a magnet. You guys think it needed one? Would it need one from the top? I mean, everything floats to the bottom if it's heavy enough. Would it need one? Not too sure. Alright, I'm gonna clean this one up too. Alright, so I got both of them nice and cleaned up. Obviously the one at the bottom would be the one at the bottom, and the top one goes on the fill plug, bottom goes on the drain plug. I don't want to mix them up because I do not want to rethread my transmission case. That would be very bad. Alright, I'm gonna let the car drain, and I'll be back with the filling. See you guys in a bit. So it's been about 2.5 hours since I let the transmission fluid drain out of the car. I cleaned up the plugs, the drain plug and the fill plug. Cleaned them up good. And I already cleaned up the fill plug and the drain plug. I need to clean up a little bit right there. Somewhere right there, down there. I'll clean it up and then I'll plug them back up. And then I'll start putting in some of that new royal purple stuff. So yes, like I said, I'm gonna go with the royal purple, the 75W90 max gear, because I dug deep in the archives of the old CobaltSS.net, and I found that a lot of people really like the royal purple stuff, and they even put like a poll, and 42% of people also agreed that royal purple would be the best. So I'm gonna go with that route. Plus, this guy here, his name is like Adrian. He got a response back from Royal Purple, and here was what they told him, that that part number right there, the GM 210-18899. I was gonna get that one. It is the original factory transmission fluid, but that bottle is almost unobtainium now. Can't get it. So the only thing closest to it would be the max gear, so that's why I went with that one right here. Go ahead, you guys can read it. Takes up to 2 quarts, which I do have 2 bottles of it. So I'm gonna go with it. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, so I try to get you guys the best old angle of the dangle for me to fill it up. So here we go. Watch my shaky hand. And away it goes. So hopefully it doesn't start spilling up. It is going to be 2 quarts, so it might be a minute. I don't know how some of you guys like watching this stuff. I really don't like these dollar accordion, what do you call them? Sorry, I can't think and work at the same time. Funnels. Oh, what the hell? Why is it coming out? Let's stop right now. Do a little stopping point and see what's going on. Or maybe I'm pointing it up too high. Give me a second and we can go look and see. Alright guys, so there it is. Sorry I had a little bit of issues with the cheap little funnel. And then I don't have that much space in here, but look at it. It's filled level to the inside of the weep hole or the fill hole. Beautiful purple, royal purple stuff. And it's still seeping out, so I better close it up before more comes out. But that was 2 bottles of the Max Gear 75W90. Alright, be right back. Let me button this up. Yeah. Alright guys, so like I said, it came pouring out of the weep hole. And now I cleaned it up. I tightened up the bottom one again. Remember, do not gorilla grip it tight. Because I mean, you guys will have to go in there again eventually. And do it all over again. And you guys don't want to lock it up in there again. Another tip that I want to ask you guys is be a decent human being. And just clean up the mess that you made. If it's your car or somebody else's car. Because it was like pouring out. As you can see on my tie rod end right here, I got to clean up. Along with my sway bar. And some of it was on my lower control arm. But I'm going to clean it off of the transmission right now. Because I don't want to be giving myself a heart attack thinking I'm leaking later on. Cover your ears, guys. I do have a rag underneath, just so you guys know. Little brake clean. Never hurts. Clean everything up. That way, you guys know whatever is leaking really is, but I hope that's the end of this right here. And one more preventative maintenance thing's done on this car. So that's gonna do it for this one right here. Hopefully you guys found it pretty easy to change out your own manual transmission fluid. It was pretty easy overall. Wasn't too hard, just, you know, with time, rinse and repeat. You keep doing it, it'll get a lot easier. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.